Wow, what a game, Sacramento. What a crazy, crazy game. Crazy finish in overtime. Sacramento Kings take over the Valley tonight against the Suns, 127 to 118. This was an ugly, ugly game for the first three quarters. Boy, it was frustrating. It was really, really frustrating to watch. But the Sacramento Kings found a way to win this game. DeRozan and De'Aaron Fox both got going in the fourth quarter, and then that carried over to both of them taking over in overtime, and that was game. That was game. Let's talk about the numbers with the starting five. Sabonis, 39 minutes, he had 20 points, 12 boards, 5 assists. Keegan Murray, in 43 minutes, he had 14 points, 14 rebounds for Keegan. Kevin Huerter, in 35 minutes, he had 17 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. DeMar DeRozan, 43 minutes tonight. For DeMar, he had 34 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. And then De'Aaron Fox played 41 minutes tonight. He had 21 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. Let's take a look at the bench. Keon Ellis, 28 minutes, he had 6 points. Trey Lyles, in 17 minutes, he had 8 points, 6 boards. McDermott, 11 minutes, he had 3 points. Malik Monk played 8 minutes tonight only because he left with an ankle injury. And in the 8 minutes that he had 4 points, 3 boards, 2 assists. And Jordan McLaughlin played 2 minutes and he had 0 points. That was Mike Brown's rotation tonight. But I can't emphasize how important this game was because this is a divisional game. You're 0-2 in the Pacific. And, talks and rumblings about winning the Pacific Division for the Kings this year and contending in the Pacific Division. You had to win a Pacific Division game tonight, and the Kings did that tonight. They found a way to win. Can't emphasize how big DeMar DeRozan was in that fourth quarter. Seriously, this guy is the real deal. I mean, if their media is still out there labeling that this is a lateral move, this sure is not a lateral move. I mean, this guy is the real deal. Really showed you tonight why the Kings signed him and why he wanted to come here to Sacramento, because he wanted to have these moments with De'Aaron Fox. And it was really cool to see him and De'Aaron Fox celebrate each other towards the end of the game when De'Aaron Fox put that game away, put the icing on the cake, should I say, when they went up 127 to 118. Really cool moment. Was waiting to see that. Finally got to see that tonight. But, the Kings struggled for the most part of this game. I mean, this game was there for the taking in the second quarter especially. So many chances were the Kings blown to build a lead in the second quarter that led the game into going into the halftime single digits. And, the third quarter too, struggled to find any rhythm. Fox and DeRozan both were terrible the first 3 quarters of this game. But, they had to get going. The Kings wouldn't win this game tonight without either one of them not getting going. If they both continued to struggle in the fourth, the Kings probably would have ended up getting blown out in this game. And give Phoenix credit where it's due. They hung in there, man. Kevin Durant did not play. He's actually going to miss the next 2 weeks, so there's a good chance we won't see Kevin Durant when the Kings play the Suns again at home this upcoming week on Wednesday night. So it sucks because I actually wanted to see Kevin Durant in uniform and play, and I want to see how Keegan Murray defended Kevin Durant, but we probably will have to wait for that now. The Suns are still a tough team, man. I mean, you talk about the Western Conference, you talk about the Pacific Division in particular. Phoenix Suns are going to be in the mix. I mean, they lost their second game of the season tonight, and we'll see how the record looks the next 2 weeks while Durant is going to be reevaluated. But make no mistake about it, they're really, really a very good basketball team. Devin Booker is off the charts. They have some good depth this year as well off the bench. And the Kings beat a really good basketball team tonight. Knowing that Kevin Durant did not play, the Phoenix Suns were at the top of the Western Conference. They're at the top of the Pacific Division. The Kings went into their house and they beat them in a fair and square game. And it sucks that Malik Monk went down. I really do hope that he doesn't miss any extended period of time. Unfortunately, the Kings did play in overtime tonight, but now they got to, get on the plane and go to San Antonio to play the Spurs tomorrow. They'll be on a second night of a back-to-back, and I don't know what Malik Monk's status is looking like for tomorrow. If I'm a betting man, I'm pretty sure it looks like he might be sitting out tomorrow's game just because he rolled the ankle tonight and you're on the second half of back-to-back tomorrow against the Spurs. Tomorrow's game is going to be a tough game, guys. I mean, curious to see how we're going to play against, Wemby, Chris Paul, and Harrison Barnes. Two vets, two solid veterans, and you got the up-and-coming, talented Wembanyama tomorrow night. So it's going to be a tough game on the second half of the back-to-back, but the Kings win tonight. This was a big one. I was just hoping that this game goes into overtime. I feel pretty good about this game because Fox and DeRozan are cooking. They got it going in the fourth quarter, and I felt really good going into this game going into overtime. Shout out to Keegan Murray crashing the boards. Big time, probably his big rebound and offensive point putback was a tip to put them ahead by 1 point at the end of regulation. And then the Suns obviously drew a foul and got the basket, a free throw by Devin Booker. And he missed the game-winning shot, led to overtime. And then I felt pretty good. I was like, you know what? DeRozan's cooking. Fox is cooking. I feel pretty damn good about going to this game, going into overtime, and potentially getting the win. So with that being said, I want to hear from you guys, though. Let me know your guys' thoughts on tonight's game. Looking forward to seeing how we play tomorrow against the Spurs. Just a very good win against a divisional opponent and a Western Conference opponent. The Kings needed this. They needed this win, especially being that you haven't won a game in the Pacific Division. You have won that game in the Pacific Division. And we got to be ready for this team on Wednesday because they'll be ready to go Wednesday night when we play them in Sacramento. So with that being said, guys, greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Please hit the like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. Oh, man. I mean, it was so cool to see DeRozan and Fox take over. Two of the baddest players in the clutch, showcasing why they are clutch. Really great to see them both trade baskets with one another and take turns cooking up the Phoenix Suns tonight. So with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.